Welcome to the Real Spiritual Courts. If this is your first time coming across this platform, let me be the first to say, welcome, peace be with you, namaste, assalamu alaikum, and shalom. Pause and blessings to you wherever you are on this beautiful planet. 9 times out of 10, spiritual court called you here, or maybe you called somebody else into spiritual court over a circumstance or a situation, and maybe you just feel like we need some karmic justice and or judgment. 9 times out of 10, you're absolutely correct. My best recommendation, as I speak on behalf of the divine ancestors, the beautiful divine universe, a messenger of the Most High God, is that one, if you have a direct connection to your divine lineage, you absolutely need to meditate, pray before you come into spiritual court, because that absolutely is going to aid and abet you by way of understanding, innerstanding, outerstanding, and maybe not in that particular order, what belongs to you by way of energy as it relates to this case, and what does not, just leave it. Lay it down. Don't force it to fit your circumstance. Don't try to make your situation be somebody else's situation. Now, here's the great part. These readings are timeless because time is absolutely an illusion. I could be channeling the past, the present, the future in this current moment because they are absolutely existing. They, meaning the timelines, are existing simultaneously at the same time. Now that we're in this energy of cosmic foresight, we are moving towards one beautiful divine timeline. In that, I'm asking, hopefully, that the universe will provide you with whatever it is that you need in order to go about your spiritual journey. Congratulations. If you made it this far into the reading, guess what? That means that you've officially been sworn into spiritual court. Now, if you are returning back to the channel, I got a special kind of love for you because there's a 99.9% chance that most of you are my beautiful soul tribe family. Shout out to the divine ancestors to whom all thanks and gratitude should be shown. There could be no us if there weren't our beautiful divine ancestors. They are celebrating us. They are dancing in the ethers. The sacrifices that were made in order for us to sit in this seat and be on our spiritual journeys as high priestess, spirit guides in the physical realm were great. I'm talking great sacrifices, bloodshed, tears, prayers, you name it, okay? So shout out to the beautiful divine ancestors. Last but never the least, I want to give a special shout out to Source of All Things and absolutely the Soul Tribe family. I love y'all. Newcomers, we got a spiritual court song. Sometimes I sing it just to break up the monotony as I slowly approach the gatekeeper and I ask for access to the apostolic realms to channel the energies that the Most High says that I need to channel here today with all permission. But we got a song and it's taking on a life of its own. Listen. So try. So try love and light, Most High, please hear our cries, as above, so below. I love you, Soul Tribe. From my heart to your heart, you have a special place here in the physical realm, in the spiritual realm. The ancestors are celebrating you. What's good? Come on in. As I approach this door, I ask for divine wisdom, intervention, protection to cover me. So says my beautiful, divine, powerful ancestors. So says the spirit realm, the universe. Shout out to the people that have enough patience to survive those really lengthy intros They're very necessary. Probably not for the people that are waiting for me to flip the cards, but it's necessary for me here in spiritual court as I prepare myself physically and spiritually to channel this energy. Clarify what's going on right now. This is going to be a midnight, late night reading. There's a lot of different energies right now. Okay. Clarify what's going on. Ooh, why did I hear before I flipped that card? I should have said it. Paying homage to the ancestors. Paying homage to the spirit realm. Some of you come from a long line of witch doctors, okay? The medicine woman, the medicine man. These are people that used herbs, plants, I'm hearing, to heal, okay? Not to hurt. And so now that we have broken these generational curses and we've broken up all of these false narratives of our original, like, native spirituality, if you will, it kind of gives, you know, some type of time by way of space and opportunity for the ancestors to have their time. Big ancestor energy right now, y'all. This card says gateway to the spirit realm. Ooh, ascended masters. Come through. Your ancestors are so happy, Divine Collective. Our ancestors, they're asking me to include myself in this message, and so I will be obedient. Our ancestors are really, really proud of us right now. Gateway to the spirit realm, channeling, information, direct connection, whispers, contact, guidance. Listen, I can't make this up. As soon as I split the deck, we got the 10 of Pentacles, and we got righteous, karmic, spiritual justice, okay? Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Divine Ancestors. Yeah, so listen, gateway to the spirit realm. Some of you have spent the block so many times. Healers, shamans, teachers, leaders, spirit guides. We did what we needed to do. This is what the ancestors are saying at the time that we needed to do it. But now we don't have to make those sacrifices anymore. What does that mean? You still have people on old timelines that could be making sacrifices in ways that their lineage is not requiring of them. What does that mean? You know, there's a lot of ways to say sacrifice. Respectfully, they're asking me to respect certain spiritual practices and rituals. But the 10 of Swords, okay? This represents somebody in the lineage betraying the family, is what the ancestors are saying. What does that mean? You know, a lot of what we did, a lot of what we used to do by way of healing, you know, when we did not have doctors, we knew how to work with plants. Obviously, there was a Judas in the camp, which really gave a really nasty, bad taste to certain spiritualities, okay, by way of, I'm hearing the African powers, okay, the original people, the melanated people who gave birth to everybody. I just heard Asiatic black man, Asiatic woman, Hispanic, Latino, original people, indigenous people. I'm getting Indian blood, Indian energy right now. It's interesting because with the Indian Holocaust coming up, which is also deemed to be Thanksgiving, right? These ancestors are really fired up right now, y'all. I have never in all of my years, or at least in this particular lifetime, felt this much angelic and or ancestral energy. Like, they're really here and they're watching everything that we do. Believe it or not, your ancestors have spiritual leverage over your life, okay? Please listen. And now that we've broken so many curses, enough curses that a lot of them can transcend and or go on to different lifetimes or come back through the lifetime by way of learning karmic lessons. Your work absolutely is affecting them wherever their ascension is. A lot of trapped energy. There was a lot of ancestors in between realms. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify gateway to the spirit realm, ancestors, please and thank you. Yeah, a lot of them were trapped. This is what they're telling you. 8 of Swords, in between realms. What does that mean? I just heard for thousands of years. Earthbound, okay? Feeling cursed, vexed, you know, naturally Judas energy. It's like I see us healing people with herbs and plants and, helping people. And then there was a bad reputation behind what we were doing in nature. And there was a Judas energy that, took some of these beautiful secrets of the cosmos, the universe, how to read the stars, how to read nature, and turned on the teacher. The student didn't want to learn, is what I'm getting, by way of ego, but the student turned on the teacher. Thank you. Okay, this is what they're telling me. Thank you. Love. There was a lot of love there. You got a teacher that is loving, caring, kind, trusting, and the student thought it not robbery to be better than the master, of which every master teacher wants their students to be better than them. It's an honor to be a leader, to raise beautiful leaders. Well, something didn't go as planned. There's a love offer here by way of teaching, showing how to work with energy, how to work with herbs, how to work with the earth. And then there's a betrayal here, okay? Now that we have access to the spirit realm, to this capacity, the keys, listen, this is what they're saying. Master teacher, alchemist. I'm getting a lot of ascended master energy, a lot of spirits that were trapped. So some of these spirits could have, been tormenting certain people in the lineage, angry, upset because of these betrayals. This is in the bloodline. This is in the lineage. This could have been fathers, brothers, betraying one another by way of alchemy, learning the secrets only to take it and put a nasty taboo over it, or deeming it as evil, when really we were working in nature so well. And so a lot of these ancestors, the reason that they're really celebrating us, thank you, ooh, they're real powerful and strong, is because they were trapped in between realms with the Eight of Swords, okay? Earthbound, what does that mean? Wandering souls without a vessel, okay? So when a lot of you felt like you were under spiritual attack, 9 times out of 10 you were. However, some of these were very aggressive ancestors that were trying to get your attention. So say you're in a relationship and, maybe they don't approve of the lineage. There's a yoke upon the relationship, the entire relationship. So that this is what it means when it says the ancestors are tormenting you. I remember I had a conversation with a reader. She actually has her own platform. And I remember picking up on this energy that one of her ancestors was tormenting her. And, she's a bruja. Let me just keep it real. She kind of played, this energy of just being naive, but her naivete couldn't get past my intuition. So I listened, I was patient. I showed love. And she was like, oh my God, I don't want my ancestors to be mad at me. And I'm like, listen, don't play with the spirit realm, honey. She's a whole witch, dark witch too at that. And she was working with dark energies, dark spirits for her own personal selfish gain. And so, long story short, I felt an ancestor tormenting her. And I kind of saw that her mother would pass away. And I think I had shared that with her. And a year later, her mother passed away. And this is the thing about the spirit realm. It's not to be played with. When we're channeling those energies respectfully, the spirit realm is like, it's not a joke. It's not for play. It's not really anything to play with. But she was playing around and, playing naive, basically, to try to see how far my knowledge went, which really had nothing to do with her ascension. But my ancestors made me aware. And so, long story short, I told her, I said, every time I talk to you, there's some energy around you. There's an entity attachment around you. And she continued to play around. And then I saw her in a dream and she had done some type of witchcraft or whatever. It backfired on her. So now she's kind of like a Bible thumper. She's kind of devoted to Christ and whatever, sent her back to the church. But moral of the story is this. You have ancestors that have sacrificed. Thank you, Spirit. sacrifice themselves, sacrifice their lives. There was a lot of secrets that were stolen, a lot of research that was done, a lot of time and effort. And without them, we could not be here, right? And so when they say they can torment your life, they can make things very uncomfortable for you if you believe you're going to come into this life and act a fool and mess up the lineage because you think he's cute and he's the one and he's a whole demonic force and you've purified your lineage up to this point. They will not, they cannot allow anybody to infiltrate their lineage. So will they make things happen? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before I came to this platform, I'm telling you, I had an ancestor shake my bed. I looked over like, what? Is this how we getting down in the 3D? You know, I'm always cracking jokes. My ancestors think I'm like, they're like, she play too much. I know they're like, she always joking. Girl, we serious. I'm like, oh my God, okay, I'm gonna get up. But I'm so grateful that they shake me like that, right? So I'm saying it to say it's important to know when you got ancestors that are trying to get your attention and when you have ancestors that are shaking your life up, that will take you out if you play around with the work that they've done and you're not obedient to your lineage. You have an obligation to your bloodline to uphold a certain decent character, and you're recovering this reputation of a royal lineage, honey. These were lovers. These were the medicine men. These were the real high vibrational witch doctors. Thank you. So we got the Judas energy, 7 of Swords. That was a little long-winded, but I needed to tell that story. Needless to say, the woman who I'm talking about, her life absolutely fell apart after that. But I didn't know that the Most High was using me at the time as divine intervention. I just thought this somebody that I met. Now, looking back in hindsight, I can kind of see how I played a key part in being used by Source, you know, to tell her certain things. And she still played around in something real dark, even went so far as to go to Puerto Rico, I believe it is, and did something. And I saw her in my dream and I was like, yo, you did magic over me? And then something happened with the person she was in a relationship with. Like, things just started to fall apart. And it really wasn't me, per se. I was just who the Most High was using. But it was her lineage that was tormenting her because they're saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you get it? She was forcing a relationship, you know, with somebody that was just detrimental. And her child, she was like, I can't sleep at night. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, girl, that's your bloodline. Your ancestors ain't no joke. They're not playing with you. You think these people died for you to come down here and play around with a penis that you can't get over? You better break up with that penis for your ancestors mess you up. And sure enough, they did. Yes, sure enough, they did. Needless to say, 7 of Swords, Judas energy, okay? So there was a traitor in the bloodline, okay? The ancestors want this story to be told because they're recovering their reputation for who they are. You know, naturally, voodoo and hoodoo, these were beautiful religions. They were used for healing. And some places, they still are used for that. But then, you know, you had somebody that took it and did something wrong with it or bad with it. And a lot of these religions, they don't believe in evil. They don't believe in bad. It's just energy, but it absolutely is a karmic signature. Needless to say, the 7 of Swords and the Magician. What is it that you want me to say? Beautiful ancestors. Clarify, gateway to the spirit realm, channeling information, contact. And they could be trying to get your attention. So if you feel like there's an energetic pull, you know, pay attention to that. Sometimes you need to follow where that pull is telling you. Nobody can really siphon your energy at this point, Divine Collective, okay? They can't. Single, self-sufficient. This also represents birth. Thank you. 9 months. Okay, giving birth to gods, giving birth to earth angels. A lot of you are here because you were prophesied to be here thousands of years ago, okay? Since the beginning of time. Always show respect. I can't make this up. The mothers and the child. Look at this. Mother Earth, okay? You got certain prayers that a lot of women can God, I'm getting a lot of downloads, y'all. There are certain doors that only women can open because you're a walking, breathing portal. Your womb is a portal, right? So there's certain prayers that get through by way of the apostolic realm with women a lot faster because of the favor from the Most High God over divine feminine energy, which carries life. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, slow-moving as in a baby being born in 9 months. Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, the mother. Thank you, ancestors. What is it that you want me to say here? Gateway to the spirit realm. And the moon, understanding the moon cycles, right? The purpose for the moon, right? The purpose for the moon is to transmute and or combat unwanted energies, purging out emotions, shadow, pain. Remember, when you cry, you are crying the tears of your ancestors. So if you're going through an ascension and you're feeling all of these pains in your body, what you're really feeling is what your ancestors had to go through. Okay? But now it's a time to celebrate. It's been a beautiful fight with the 5 of Wands. Thank you. And the 6 of Wands. It's a victory. Now it's time for equal give and take. You are here to restore the reputation, the divine reputation of your lineage. Clarify. Yeah, I'm hearing the ancestors say, yeah, they were presenting us as devil worshippers. We ain't no doggone devil worshippers. Look at this. 9 of Swords. Clarify that 7 of Swords. Judas energy. Page of Pentacles energy. It's like this Judas energy, traitor energy, ego energy that didn't want to die. I'm better than the master. I can outdo the master so much so that I must eliminate the master. Got caught in a tiny space of jealousy, which is very small and minute in comparison to what your lineage has had to go through in order to get to self-mastery. Page of Pentacles. Clarify. By way of the children, Spirit is saying the lineage must move forward to release this pain, to recover this divine reputation of your lineage. Healers, shamans, doctors, big Indian lineage right now. Big African energy. Okay, this could be my bloodline coming through. My ancestors, hello. How you doing? Clarify. My bloodline is that of the Ivory Coast. Okay, I don't know if I told y'all, but my grandfather, great-grandfather on my mother's side, on my grandmother's side, my mother's mother, was a very powerful witch doctor. Okay, jet black. Black as black can get, honey. Beautiful, cold black with piercing aqua blue eyes. I'll tell y'all about that later. Needless to say, the King of Wands, getting a lot of royal, very noble energy. This is why they're saying we get angry when you're in these little pissy, low vibrational, not setting boundaries, not knowing your value, understanding your bloodline type of situations, karmic situations. It's like I'm getting an ancestor saying, who do you think we are, honey? We are of the divine. We are royal. Ooh, and we are spinning the block. I can't make it up. Got the Page of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Okay. Information, meditation. This is what this is about. Page of Wands is information from the ancestors. The ancestors are saying, sit with them more. Sit with them. Sit with them. Because we've had so many karmic family members, you know, oftentimes we could have forgotten to really pay homage. Dance with your ancestors. Give thanks. 4 of Swords, they're saying something about resting, listening. Page of Wands is getting downloads. 4 of Swords is about going within, meditation, being still so that they can talk to you. Remember, everything on the physical level that you feel absolutely has something to do with what is happening and or transpiring by way of a spiritual transaction in the spirit realm. So says the ancestors. Thank you, Most High. Clarify. Page of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Okay. It's not about the offerings, they're saying. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So a lot of people do things ritually, okay, meaning religiously. You know, every Monday they might put fresh flowers and water and offerings and whatever you put on your altar. And the ancestors are saying, no, it's become so religious that there's no spirituality in it. They're saying, sit with us. We're giving you guidance. We're teaching you. Listen to us. Be still. I got chills all over my body. They're saying, be still. We've been trying to get your attention. Yeah, something about your path and your destiny. Because this is the thing. Certain things are outdated by way of practice and or religion. Right? Okay. So what are we saying? Oh, Spirit just says you are the altar. Whew. You are the church. Your vessel is the altar. Present yourself to your ancestors with respect. We don't worship our ancestors. That was the biggest lie that somebody put out. No, we show respect to them because they're fighting for you. Every move that you make absolutely affects their destiny. Remember, all timelines right now at this time are absolutely still existing in the past, the present, and the future. And now that we're coming to one very beautiful, optimum, pivotal point of a timeline, everything that I do right now is changing something, okay? Depending on how I move, maybe there won't be any lynching. That's what I heard. Okay, listen. 5 of Wands is them fighting for us, okay? So we pay homage to them, you know? I remember hearing somebody say that we were worshiping the ancestors. We don't worship the ancestors. We show respect to them. That's your bloodline, the Hierophant. Because remember, you've done a great deal of work, okay? And breaking these generational curses. You even had to break away from family members in order to be about your lineage's work. You're coming up as a star and a Hierophant. I can't make this up. A star and a Hierophant. The star represents a written contract in the ethers, a spiritual contract. That we never fell from grace. We never lost our lineage. We never lost our royalty. We never lost our magic. We never lost our secrets. And so keep in mind, listening to these intuitive nudges by way of going into meditation, Page of Wands, writing down recipes, okay? So Spirit is saying because of the frequency within the earth, how planet Kai, Gaia, Mother Earth is moving by way of just moving all these weird energies out of our way. The ancestors are saying we are more present now than ever. We're going to start to give you instructions. Keep a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil or whatever, or jot it down. Keep it handy, okay? Because you're going to start to get these, and a lot of you are already doing this, okay? So you're already getting recipes and or instructions. Because I feel like the way the world is moving, this is our time with the star. It's your time to shine and prove that your lineage is that of the divine with the Hierophant star. Remember, there was a lot of demonizing our practices, okay? Even to this day, I had I think it was a white crystal, and somebody was like, somebody said something about me being a dark witch or something like that. Anybody that deals with crystals. I said, that's the craziest thing ever. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I said, crystals are natural. They come from nature. And then I realized, okay, that was a conversation that wasn't worth having. And that's something that I don't do, is have meaningless conversations. I just let people think what they want. I'll be like, oh, okay. And I'll leave it to the universe. But this was heartbreaking for the ancestors because of the image that they were holding of us to make us look evil, I just heard, when really we are caring, loving, and kind. Queen of Cups. The Orisha also want to recover some form of amnesty, you know, again, demonizing the marine energy, demonizing Oshun, Yamaya, when these are beautiful gods, you know, they hurt. This is what people don't understand. Spirits, our ancestors were crying when they made us look like we were crazy, and when they put us all back to sleep, as if, you know, we're royal Egyptian, you know, African, original people energy. And so our ancestors cried in between the realms. A lot of them sacrificed returning, y'all. They stayed in between the realms. What does that mean? They stayed earthbound just to be here to help you, because they were so hurt after somebody in the lineage trapped them here with the 8 of Swords, bound with some magic. 7 of Swords, sneaky and deceptive, infiltrated the lineage and stole the magic. But really, the magic was never stolen. The magic is written in your DNA. Divine feminine energy is big. To have a divine feminine in your life, divine masculines, is a gem. It beats Jezebelian energy. Listen, 5 of Pentacles, this put us in poverty. This put us in hell. Hell is a state of mind, okay? 5 of Pentacles. It's like trying to take what is ours, but now these ancestors are saying it's over. You've paid your karmic debt. The earth has been satisfied, and now the earth is about to aid and abet us in everything that we need. Watch out for nature. Watch out for nature. She's coming with divine intervention. Hold on. Oh my goodness, y'all, hold on. I had my feet kicked up here, child, with my compression socks and all kinds of stuff going on. Needless to say, she's coming. She is a big energy, divine feminine energy in nature, Mother Nature, Ace of Wands. Listen, it is a horrible thing to awaken a woman's love with no intention of loving her, divine masculine. I feel like that's just confirmation. Divine masculines should absolutely know that. The divine feminine is absolutely somebody to be held in high honor, because she can give birth to a nation. It's not about color, okay? Not at all. But we have to pay some type of respect to the original melanated woman who's giving birth to everybody, okay? Clarify. Big Asiatic black woman energy. But the Knight of Wands energy is about us moving forward, having passion to do so. Ace of Wands, divine intervention is coming because the karmic debt has been paid, y'all. Now that the karmic debt is paid, the devil, as we once knew, can no longer hold on to things that belong to us, because we are not giving those contracts any power. You've cleared your bloodline. That means the curses that the previous bloodlines once knew, you are the one. You were the one. You've always been the one since the beginning of time. Woo, the star, no pressure. When I found out I was the one, I'm going to tell y'all something. I was sitting in my bed. I'm like, the one? I kept getting dreams and premonitions. Child, I looked outside. It was 30 crows on my yard. I counted them. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, how many black birds? And I'm going through a spiritual awakening, and I'm like, what is it that the spirit realm is trying to tell me? So I'm on my phone Googling. Mind you, I'm on a narrow path. There's nobody in my spiritual closet with me but my children. And I said, I'm Googling, what's the spiritual meaning of black crow? They like spirit realm, messenger, trickster spirit. I'm like, oh my God, death. I'm like, oh my God, somebody tried to kill me. So I'm going through an awakening, right? All my ancestors were showing up. They was hovering around my house. Them birds was, wah, wah. I'm like, what the hell? I'm staring up at the birds like, what am I supposed to be seeing? What is it that I need to... Listen, it's over. This is what they were telling me. Now, after that, I had 3 deaths in the lineage in 1 year. And I promise you, when I felt my father die, my grandfather die, and my grandmother, oh, it was on and popping. Child, I laid in that bed. I said, oh, got to go. People was like, what's going on? I jumped up. I dumped everything. Anybody that didn't connect to my leg, I didn't give a damn. I said, my daddy is gone. My granddad died 4 months after my dad. And my grandmother too. I was sitting down at a burger stand with my son, and a little bird flew right on top of my table. And my grandmother was so funny. She said, every time you see a little Tweety bird, just remember that's me. And I got on Facebook, and that's when I realized she died. But that bird came and sat right next to me at the burger stand, sitting outside. I said, this is an ancestor. I knew it was time, but needless to say, pay attention. 4 of Pentacles, listen. They want to communicate with you, y'all. They want to talk to you a little bit more. They want to give you instructions because now it's game time, okay? We're going to see the world get turned over. We're going to see things get in order in honor of the divine collective. Starseed energy, Hierophant energy. Clarified December 31st. Strength. Ancestral power, lineage, strength, standing in your power. What you used to do, you don't need to do no more. The altar is your vessel. That's what you're presenting. That's your light. You are the walking, breathing candle light. You want to keep an altar, but so many people got caught up in the religion aspect. Okay, it's Tuesday, I gotta put something out and I'm gonna do this, but there was no energy into it. There was no sitting with them, talking to them, consulting with them, thanking them, thank you for what you're doing. Show me what it is I need to see. Child, they started showing up, and when I was supposed to come to YouTube, I don't know which ancestor that was. That could have been the chief. That could have been the chief, because I got a grandmother that was a cold shaman. And every time I would go to Louisiana, they would say, that's my coolie. That's my coolie, come back. And I'm like, who? My coolie? What? They was like, oh, that's my coolie. She was a Blackfoot Cherokee Indian woman that they said was a cold shaman. And she loved me. They said she came back. My uncle used to say, that's my coolie, she came back. They would look at me. I was like 5 years old. I was doing readings at 4, y'all. Did I tell y'all? Child, they used to sit with me and be like, what's going on? Getting a reading. I was 4 and 5 years old. Didn't know what I was doing. I just knew what I was doing, if you know what I mean. Needless to say, I always give y'all a little bit of my background, not because I need to toot my own horn, but just so you know that I share these stories with y'all because I love you and I want you to know a little bit more about me. Show me December 31st. What's going on? They're talking about December 31st, the new year. Sacrifices have to be made. What type of sacrifices? There's some people that you know right now that you ain't going into next year with. Equal give and take, because the universe wants to give you something. What is it? Make your offerings known. Make your petitions known. This is what they're saying. What's up with December 31st? Why am I getting December 31st? Some type of information is coming through. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. They're saying watch out for some type of information to come through. Page of Cups. Something regarding children. Watch your children. Keep a watch energetically over your children. Pray for your children. Clarify the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Teach them about their ancestors and their lineage. Protect them. Protect their lineage, protect their fortune, protect their gifts. Listen to your children. The ancestors could absolutely be speaking through them. They're about to spin the block though. You got some ancient gods coming into the world. Yeah, that are going to be born again because the world is ready for them now. Remember, they've been in between realms. A lot of them have stayed earthbound for a long time. So when you come across places that, they say, oh, that's a haunted house or there's an entity attachment there. No, some of these people were angry. There's a house in Mississippi with an Indian chief that's haunting the hell out of a house. And so one of the guys came to me for a reading and, word around town was that I was a witch. They ended up trying to kill me. Long story short, this was last year. I was still doing readings. Okay, listen. And the guy came to me and he said, yeah, there's they said that we got to do some work on this house. He was a constructor, laid floors and all that. And I said, oh, okay. And he tells me about this guy that passed away and how people were scared because the house was haunted. So I tapped in and talked to the spirit, This is when I realized, oh, damn, I could talk to spirits. Oh, shoot. I didn't even know I had that gift. An Indian guy. He was an Indian chief guy. And he had, he had done some type of rituals on his land to protect his land. Okay. And long story short, somebody unalived him with some type of magic in his lineage. Could have been a son, and he was pissed. Child, they couldn't sell that house for nothing. That man, that spirit ran everybody off from that house because he felt like he had worked too hard in his life for somebody to unalive him to take his inheritance. Whoever the person was that did it, look, they even coming out right now, 10 of swords. I can't make it up. True story. Betrayal. Whoever the person was that unalived him to try to get like some insurance money or inheritance or something like that was close to him. And I just heard the spirit kept saying, oh, he won't get far. Oh, he won't get far. They was trying to sell that house. They couldn't sell it. Every time the people would go over there to work on it, something would happen. A pipe would burst. All kinds. So, I mean, that spirit was running amok. And he was like, I'm staying in my house until you know that you didn't get rid of me. You just got rid of my physical body. I said, oh, my goodness. I'm in the middle of Mississippi in a place called the Devil's Punch Bowl. Okay. I'm on a tangent tonight telling y'all stories. What's going on? But judgment is here. Things are about to be made fair. So be mindful. Sit with your ancestors, okay? December 31st, December 31st. December 31st. Listen, 2025 is the year of scorpionic energy, death and judgment. Child, protect your children's lineage. They have so much divine protection. Some of your children can see spirits. I just heard, I don't know why I heard, I see dead people from Kanye West. Some of them can see orbs. My son asked me the other day, Mom, do you see those orbs? He just see nothing but orbs all around, everywhere. He's like, I just see them. I said, yeah, I'm sure you do. Listen, Ace of Swords, that is the true death and judgment. This is what we can expect for 2025. Death and judgment, okay? You got some people that's got to go. Time's up, it's over. They can't be Judas no more. They're just done. You've done the work. Congratulations, okay? Some of these people, unfortunately, are the sacrifice. But again, Spirit is saying they sacrificed themselves for this, stubborn behavior, for not wanting to ascend properly. Clarify 2025. Clarify death and judgment. Oh my goodness. Woo! 10 of Wands. You got a lot of people stuck in them dark ass energies, about to be stuck. But Mayat energy is coming out. Big Libran energy, big Scorpio energy, big judgment energy, because the earth is talking. This is earth. Queen of Pentacles is Mother Nature. Empress energy, divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy in nature is about to hand out ass whoopings and endings. And when she gets pissed off, all divine masculine energy and every other energy has to be quiet. She is the one that rules the ethers because she's caring, loving, kind. She's Empress energy, Queen of Cups energy. She's seeing this as a necessity energetically. And when I mean energetically, I mean by way of the forces of nature. Needless to say, this is the prediction. Shout out to the beautiful ancestors. They're so beautiful. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here, beautiful divine ancestors. Thank you for aiding and abetting us and guiding us. Shout out to Source of all things, to whom all praise is due. The Most High says you are your bloodline and you have a victory. You're being congratulated and or graduated. So right now, you got a lot of racist energy popping up. That shit's so dumb. I don't know what the hell these people gonna do who still want to hold on to this hate, honey, because where we're going, it doesn't exist. That time is so done, y'all. They're stuck under some type of a spell, It's just weird energy. It's just not going to go anywhere. So just be cool. You know what to do. You're going to get insight, foresight. Your gifts are going to get stronger. Talk to them. Have conversations with them. Listen to these children, because these children are really giving you messages from the spirit realm. If your child says, Mom, I want you to sleep with me. If your son says, Dad, I want you to sleep with me, then sleep with your child, okay? A lot of these children are learning to really navigate through the spirit realm in a very beautiful way. We're raising shamans and healers children that will lead the way. Gateway to the spirit realm. Congratulations. You got all the keys. That's not easy. You know, we say that. And even when I hear myself say it, I'm just like, oh, well, we got all the keys. Like, we've been through so much. We like, oh, yay. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it, and it was hard. And the answers are like, it didn't have to be hard. Hell, all you had to do was listen. I told you he wasn't the one. So try love and light. I love you, Soul Tribe. Drop a heart down below. Show some love. December 31st. Listen, by the time you get this message, it'll be right on time. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.